interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They'll try and play with some pace early on. On first down, Wilson. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Here's first and 10.
That's another Giants first down.
Wilson now, off the bootleg. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Jaquan McMillan. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Rupi able to add the extra point. And the Saints are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays, get a bunch of yardage all at one time, because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league, and then now defenses have to answer. The days of the big defense tackles, the 260-pound linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat them.
16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Operating from the gun. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Here we go. 60, punt.
Third and long, and here's Rattler. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards.
Still third down.
The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long.
Yellow, punt, ready.
On second down, it's Rattler. He'll try to run for it. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up fourth down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Giants offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now it's Tracy looking to run. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. This throw left side. He's heading after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Saints have got it. And he's going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike. Continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Makes the score Saints 14, Giants nothing.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. Now Wilson on first down. We'll swing this out wide to Tracy. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On the zone read, a give to Tracy. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Giants.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
This one is caught by Robinson. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
For the Giants field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense headed back to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Off play action, here's Rattler. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard
Here we go.
line.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 8.
33.
Brings
Yellow.
up second
Second.
In
and
motion goes Cooks.
Ready.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good
Here we
for
go,
the
set.
Saints. First down.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Russ. Open man is Robinson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
26-yard line.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up second and
Back to throw. Wilson. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
A carry here for Tracy, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack to keep this to a no gain.
Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
and 10 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That's taken in. He's driving for the goal line, will be stopped short but has enough for the first down.
That's another Giants first down. First and goal, Giants.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy, touchdown, New York. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Giants 10.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Rattler now back to throw. This one on target to Olave. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. In motion goes Cooks.
At the 47-yard line.
No run on first down with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down right at the
Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the Giants' 46-yard
To throw,
line.
it's Rattler. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On comes the punter now. He's on for the second time to try to get something inside the 10. Here's Smith-Marsette. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take
The
over.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to air this one out. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On second down, Russ. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
And the
On the
Giants
give, it's Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Out of the gun, here's Rush. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Now it's Wilson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run with Tracy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Wilson trying to get his guys to the line as quick as possible.
That's another.
To the air now on first and 10. Headed left, buying time. He runs with it. And he's down at the 3. What a run.
It's a gain of
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
and goal at the 3-yard line.
Tracy. Touchdown. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Gano on to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants are back within 4. It's 21-17.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Shaheed now to return it. Woo! He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Rattler.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone, I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Olave is the motion man. On 3rd down, it's Rattler. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Here's their punter now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. 2nd down and 3. Wilson to throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
14 yards on the play. And the Giants first
Play action. It's Wilson. Down to the 10. And he'll take this one in. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, New York. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Now, Gano for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Giants extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Down.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. It's the first weekend of October, our first week with byes on the schedule. Lots to unpack, so let's get into it. Our look around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. And it's the man who missed last year but is back now, J.J. McCarthy. This one of a pair of rushing touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The Vikings continue to have enough. They make it 5 straight wins to start the new year. From there, let's get you to another interesting matchup. And it's the veteran Matthew Stafford. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Rams started 0-4, but they finally break through to get their first W of the year. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens taking on the Houston Texans. It's the man who had over 1,900 yards left.
Points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Check pink.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. This will be a Saints first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Saints first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. In motion is Hill.
43.
On 1st and 10, it's Rattler.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Check white.
On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. It just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. A play fake. They'll throw with Rattler. Oh, they'll put him in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. That one downfield for Cooks. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The Saints will punt this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down, and he'll get about 5.
Is there a a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And the Saints are going to get the football at their own 40.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Giants will take over here just shy of the 30.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing is Wilson. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completed. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Now whistles, play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Back to the ground after the penalty, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
From the shotgun, Wilson finding room at midfield. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 11.
Now Wilson. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And going to have the Giants first down. Good work there on 4th and 1. They get 7 to move the chains.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They knew they were in a tough spot here defensively. Anytime a team gets you down into these 4th and short situations, we've kind of seen this take hold in the NFL. The ability of offenses to generate first downs on 4th down continues to improve year after year, and defenses have a hard time winning these gotta-have-it moments.
Here's 1st and 10. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Saints' 26-yard line.
Here's Wilson to throw. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. The Saints have got it. Inside the 20. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run slingshot through him to this point in the third quarter. Now it's Tracy looking to run, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
On the zone read, a give to Tracy. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Wilson. On the move left. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. From just shy of midfield, here's second down. Now Russ. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 9 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll swing this out wide to Tracy. On the move, past the 40. And he'll be forced out of bounds. They get on that game. That's good for a Giants first down.
A gain of 15. First down, New York.
Back to throw. Wilson. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. So going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that.
Ready up.
This drive begins with first and 10.
Down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 24 now, here is second down and 5.
Come on,
At the 24-yard line.
ready.
In motion is Hill. Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
35-yard line.
Here's Rattler. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
At the 30-yard line.
32.
Now Rattler gonna throw. That one out wide for Kamara. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Third and long. And here's Rattler. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
First and 10.
The Giants offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 38 now, here's second and 4. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 11. First down, Giants.
First and 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 7.
The 47-yard line.
And now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
They'll come up for second and 9. They'll stick to the ground. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before third and inches. He'll try to the pylon. He Wilson. Touchdown, Giants. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Shaheed now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's Spencer Rattler and the Saints. Down 31-28. A minute 44 to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves as they come up with first down. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Saints, first down.
They'll drop to throw. Whoa! And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10.
50, green, ready.
Throwing now is Rattler. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Let's go. Red, set,
In motion is Hill.
ready.
He'll try to throw it again. Here's Rattler. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On third down, it's Rattler. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
A 53-yard attempt.
He banged this one, and he's got it. Gets it from long distance. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. They'll run here. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9.
Play action. Now Wilson. That is hot downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one.
First down. A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Giants.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game. As they approach midfield now, they've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So a road win here for the Giants. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.